the dark, wishing on a setting star. Will you find me? Or you find me? I'm not lost, I'm in between a fading sky and a rising sea. You will find me.
I think music and fashion are related in the sense that it's really important for people to put a visual aspect to the music, and for me it's important. I mean, I love artists that have really taken risks with their personal style because it adds a whole other dimension to the music, and I think that the two entities just go so well together. I'm a very visual person and I'm very inspired by fashion, so I've always seen the music when I've written it. You know, I've always seen it in my head, and I think that a lot of times fashion has been really inspirational in that sense. It's really helped me to kind of visualize a whole scenario, which helps me to kind of write a song.
Diamonds in the dust.
Well, I don't really consider myself a model, but it's definitely fun. I love to dress up and be glamorous. Who doesn't?
Close the door on yesterday.
Of course. I mean, how could you not enjoy being pampered and looking glam and dressing up in beautiful clothes?
Or maybe I'm a fool to try. I'd rather break than wonder what it's like to feel it.
I think it's beautiful. I've had an amazing time so far. I think the clothes are really effortless. They're really wearable. I've seemed to put everything on and it just kind of works. And it's very romantic and feminine, but yet there's still elements of masculinity and kind of a tough edge, which I really like. And so I think it's got a lot of elements that I definitely relate to.
Where we're running to, we don't know what we're running from. Baby, we're just holding on.
New York definitely inspires me. I think just walking around the streets, just kind of taking in the energy of the history of New York, and you can be in an area where there's garbage and crap all over the ground, and then you look up and there's this beautiful building, or there's some really historical landmark, and it's just the combination of those elements that I really love, and it's just a kind of magnetic electricity when you walk down the street. You can just sort of feel it, and I always pretend that it's like 30 years ago, and I'm living in, you know, old school New York, and if I turn around the corner, there could be like a crack dealer and a guy with a knife, you know, but it's not really like that anymore. Even though my mom still thinks it's like that. She's like, I don't want you walking around the streets of New York at night. I'm like, Mom, it's safer than where you live. Yeah, I gather inspiration from all kinds of things, from beautiful things, from ugly things, from all the different kinds of people in New York, from riding the subway. You just see everything. I mean, you look down, you see vomit on the ground. You see somebody with a beautiful outfit on. You see every kind of culture, every kind of race, and it's, you know, every kind of person. And for me, that's very inspirational and it's very grounding, because you never want to get too caught up in a little bubble. You know, you want to, well, I don't.
Baby, we're just holding on, holding on.
My entropia. I guess it's sort of a kind of confidence, I guess, for me. Kind of creating art and manifesting it, taking an idea and turning it into something. I think that, to me, is something really beautiful and really special, and I guess my kind of utopia.
To diamonds in the dust. I keep holding on to diamonds in the dust.